Saying.
Spiritual blindness of his own people. So half of the brethren were in the tabernacle, form a group themselves, and said to themselves, say, we have to go look at source to better off our position. And then step out and move to the east. When they move to the east and realize that, it must make them realize now that the eye present is here natural. So then they run to come back round now if you come to the tabernacle. When they reach at the spot, if you come to the tabernacle, the earth form a mountain, a steep hill. And those brethren been struggling to come up, one come back to the tabernacle. And them struggling and sit down as mercy, make them come up. And when them all come up in the tabernacle ground, His mercy call and say, son, look carefully. Behold my people, never you ever let yourself walking in this light and make a blind man come back up.
Aye.
When them come night time and them start feel, so I am feel. As mercy see turn.
They don't know where they're going.
And they are disappear.
Saying.
Spoken word upon the Mount of Olive. When the eye was about to move to Mount Livet from Mount Olive, spoken word upon the mountain called the 12 of us that we should choose from him what I and I would desire as disciples for everyone.
Saying.
And when everyone asked, there was a prophet called Elijah, saying that, Master, seeing that thou art so precious and loving, please, I'm asking thee, as thou art the great I am, before thou descend in thy transforming glory, leave a double portion of thy spirit with I. And it was the final choice, and I say, I will, my son. So most of those disciples were standing there, never remind the word. So when I and I, leaving Mount Olive, come down in the shore of Galilee, and move into Mount Livet, move into the crossroad of the Transfiguration,
Saying.
where they are going to transcend in the resurrection. There were some disobedient brethren who never remember or retain the I word. So then those brethren put aside the memory and the fulfillment of the word of His Majesty, so they keep on to breaking the lie. So the I called and said, keep those brethren in tune. So I've been here and control the brethren. Coming up on the hill of Mount Livet, those disobedient brethren run before His Majesty, and the earth burst with them and take them away in the midst of the sea.
Judgment.
The rest of the brethren will leave, reach at the crossroad of the Transfiguration. There was a hurry going about their business that they never tarry to behold their transcending glory.
Saying.
Those brethren that went away in the midst of the sea missed the company and take the second road of Galilee, and when they reach around to the crossroad of Transfiguration, they meet a angel stand up in the way.
Wow.
That angel having the rod of Jesse, same rod that them see mercy treading with, and the vest to him have on. Them see the angel, so they send to the angel, O man of Jah, can't thou tell us where we descended? And the angel said unto them, but ye man of Galilee, why still standing gazing? For the same dress that taken away shall return likewise in like manner. at such manifestation, the king was right there, but they never seen
You won't even recognize him. I'm still gazing.
Yes. So those brethren never stop to find out from the angel where he descended. Them still walk away with the rest. And there was a manifestation of the works of the Almighty. And Elijah,
The prophet.
give thanks.
Yeah.
So there the eye leave the vest on his mantle of love. And from that time until this time, his mercy revealed unto I that many angels in Zion, many angels in Zion, much on upon the universe, don't know until now where they are descended.
So then I think that the house have gone astray then.
Aye, give thanks, because of stubbornness,
Oh, okay.
disobedience, and having their own ways.
You think they're running down material things instead of
Yes.
spiritual things?
It's a closer walk with the eye. And to the manifestation of His Majesty as the Redeemer, as the Creator, who creates all living things in His own glory and purpose. He has teach us that the greatest love is the love that creates us. The love of Him
See.
who gives us love. So then, we should diligently humble and meek to know that any work that we want to leave the eye and go do is vain works.
See.
So then, we'll humble ourselves unto the eye that He will turn us to our youthfulness, to the days of remembrance. And when the world today come together with the unification love of the Almighty, to remember the days when they never remember, everyone that to be saved will humble himself.
So Bongo Youngful, who are the priests today who should guide that work? Or we don't see anybody within the art of the night being trying to guide ones and ones in the right direction. What do I think?
My beloved brethren, and His Majesty declare in His own congregation that I'm a priest forever
See.
in the order of Melchizedek,
True.
and I swore I will not repent.
See.
So the eye within himself is the one elect. I see it,
Aye.
and then I have seen no one reject the eye, elected powers,
See.
seen and dim their eyes from beholding the true manifestation of round the throne. So then, oftentimes I've seen them went aside and become man elect. And every one of the same elect, I see a judgment.
They must perish.
I see it because no one who in that field don't accept the acceptation of His Majesty, elected power in His throne room,
Okay.
in the sanctuary, and every and I would diligently humble and observe will see the manifestation of the eye. For the eye is prophet, priest,
And king.
and king.
See.
So whenever time the eye call him duty, all those angels is there to manifest the work. But because of material competition
See.
and looking away to the world that we leave behind, no one becomes short of spiritual glory, of the citation, of the vision.
See, because the original child was not a material child,
No.
a more spiritual child.
Aye, give thanks. That's why the Ibrahim reasoning leader and I to our youthfulness to remind, to regard, to honor our father, no matter that our days will prolong. I seen, so therefore, that youthfulness, I Most High, King of kings and Lord of all nations, blessed be the ruler of the universe, Most High.
Yeah. Rastafari.
High, that glory, leader and I, to remind the days when we could not walk, who make us speak the first word, who make us make the first step, and then to remind of the divine love that creates us. Have any one of us ever behold a man child or a woman child born with $1?
No.
Have any one of us born with clothes?
No.
Okay. So why should we both against each other? Exalt ourselves of the things. See that it will have use, but that prophetic moment it will not grant us and despise the divine love.
Because it's just temporary. All those things are temporary.
So the divine instruction, order and command. Aye, Most High. Aye, light up your head, man. Yes, and lightning to enlighten our eyes, that we could see our path. Because I say a fire went before him, and it tempted us. So when I walk in the light, I see. Yes, Rastafari.
Aye.
So,
I agree to it down.
yeah.
Let's see some.
Yes, I.
Strength. Majesty.
Yeah, aye, Manaki. Aye. With daddy.
Ayog. Alienation.
Majesty.
Aye.
Aye.
Majesty. Greetings.
Yes.
Yes. My lord. Yadan.
Yes, the offspring, you know.
Yes.
Flesh of my word, glorify word. Yes, I am.
So in Bongo Youngful, I was looking at the tradition from the Groundation Iowa.
Yes,
This to I was a more peaceful Iowa and less material,
Truly.
less money, says about money and car and vanity. It was built a tabernacle, out of bamboo or
Yes, I could not.
thatch.
Yes.
And when the ice is done, it was burned that I moved to our next groundation. Well, now you're looking on structure itself, permanent structure of a tabernacle, where ones have more vanity seekers showing off the clothes and the car and man owning property.
Yes.
And that is a distraction to the gloriful work of His Majesty.
Truly.
Because there's a competition between material things and those who don't have.
See that?
Like Nani would have said, they have and they have not.
Truly.
Because you're looking at original groundation where you take your food, you take your hammock, you take your water,
Yes.
and you sight up for 2 or 3 days. Are you looking at an Iowa wherein it was not on the radio, not being advertised? There's only Isaac would try that. But now everything is commercial. And you put a price with commercialism and men and people coming in with evil that have the faith.
I see it.
So you have a different level. So we're looking at a time of separation, many people getting sick, many people dropping out. Who should never even have those kind of sickness, like cancer and blood pressure and heart problems. So you're looking at another what came from eating out of your own vineyard to ones eating from the supermarket. And that is a serious problem. So we have to re-examine. Or we're looking at Nobingi. I Selassie is return Christ in second advent, So we're looking at which is closing, which is Armageddon. Because I Selassie said Armageddon is past.
Yes.
So it's a redemption time.
Redemption.
So we're not looking out of ourselves, we're looking more in of ourselves.
Redemption.
So we're looking at the world today, looking at the nations making war still. They're doing over immorality, within the second advent, So we're saying, are we on extended time? Or will there be a third advent to redeem the people? Because Christ coming in the first advent, His Majesty in the second advent, and the second advent is now we know.
Yes, and it's the same 3 in 1.
It's 3 in 1.
So it's redemption.
But when you're looking at how this society stay with the people, what is going on, we know it's His Majesty time. And we're looking at many things getting worse with men and people. So maybe they are rejecting the presence of His Majesty.
Truly find the final seven.
To the final seven.
Yes, the final seven. I mean, observe the sib. When you sib, it's a fine, it's a refine. Do the work.
Saying.
And those who live on the sib, throw time.
And trash.
So now it's the final seven of His Majesty. You see? Who observing the treading of their redemption. So the our redemption is not to run, come and beat me chest on the right. It's to live the right. So for a righteous cause. It's to redeem ourselves from evil.
So should there be a shepherd to guide the people? Why I say that, Nebingi house, Now being a priesthood order, you know. With 7 priests, including the high priest, who should be the shepherds of the people. Or else the right don't see that.
That's it. Well, it's what they see.
And people looking for guidance who don't know.
I know, you know, but it's to speak up the divine joy. See, and the authority that I know from the beginning.
See.
Where amongst breaking what the eyes manifest today, the eye never look for it.
No.
And it's not the eye that they are looking for.
See.
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 So, this day is the day when the eye said, he will build up Zion and appear in all his glory.
Aye.
He will rise and set him out in order.
See, now is the time.
Yes. So we research and who's right. He will give it. I see. So now is the throne room time
See.
for the final sealing. So they are going to select all the eye selection of his own people and set them in order. That no evil device
Can enter.
cannot enter amongst us no more. So this is the final sealing, and the final sealing is a fulfillment.
But some of them want to see about themselves.
Yes, because the final judgment is the Old Testament and the New. I seen so. The Old Testament speak of the New Testament, and the New Testament fulfill.
The Old Testament.
Yes. So the eye said to I said, son, the time of fulfillment is not like the time of preaching, teaching, and telling.
Aye. Saying.
Look for what the eye speak of to fulfill in this day, as things that the eye never behold upon the face of the earth.
True.
But being tuned with the eye.
They will know.
Yes, communicate and abide. Sit down at thy right hand. And remember, only righteousness will exalt
The nation.
Yes. I see. So, within its righteousness, obedience is the key to every door.
So.
And I've seen disobedience destroy many of us.
Which is correct, you know. Because we even in the house of the Nyabingi, as we are Nyabingi warriors, seeing we, a lot of disobedience make man scatter.
Truly. And because of oftentimes amongst us, money one drop them guards.
A lot.
And there is no watchman at the gate.
Because, wait, it's important, you know, because if you go to pit 4, there's no sign out there anymore, you know, for what you to wear or to appear, you know, that gone.
See now?
So the guard drop for you, because now when you enter pit 4, there's a sign where you can read, no pants, no phone, no this, no that. If you are new, if you are a family not having the principles, there's a sign that you can read. It's not there. So the guard really dropped.
Truly?
So anybody can enter who not even know what to do.
I did. So, it might be set the house in order in this time. As the eye, sure I and I.
See?
The eye, sure the eye, paving the way to the south. The eye, sure the eye, Bongo flat to sit up in the mid part of the city.
See?
As a researcher, searching for the people who love to find the right way.
Exactly.
And then, when they reach the eye, sit up over this. When the eye show them the way to Zion. When the eye show them, I find myself stand up at the gate.
Aye. The gatekeeper?
You see?
Rastafari.
That's why he said, blessed, I go to watch. And the gates of my tabernacle.
Last.
It's my destiny. I said, keep a watch. Yeah.
See.
I remember in the days when tribulation received a little longer journey. When you could have watched it, even 1 more hour. And man who gone asleep, gone rest. And that the holy fulfillment.
And some of them don't wake.
Society to the higher. Man disciples, 100 was standing there and never behold the transfiguration.
No.
So his majesty writing throne room and no fun of pass. I say his majesty not in his throne room. But there is a transforming Lion of Judah.
See.
In money farm, I seen. So those angels that looking away back to the worldly things, seeing and compact them out in vanity to exchange righteousness. They don't behold. Listen, so that's why many confusion. The amongst what brethren.
Yes, a lot of confusion, indeed.
So I said the last day, let no one deceive you. For if it was possible, they would deceive the very elect. See, you see that deceiver, I'm just see what kind of one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I see, when I send an economic, and he said, son, I've sent your sheep in the world. If you have wool,
True.
sheep clothing. I see, if you have deceiver, you have a traitor. And I see, many of those guys eating and drinking amongst them, and they don't see them.
No, because they're looking at appearance.
I see. So his mother said to I said, son, there is no need to force the one. I don't have to tell a one to come out of this house.
True.
But this to come and look and see several one who will love. Nothing can come at the gate.
We see that too.
So this is the final student.
We see that.
We
We see that a lot.
True
Rastafari.
resurrection, forgiveness, mercy, and truth.
The few ones, you know.
The few ones.
The few ones are
Yes, they are faithful.
Rastafari.
You know, I see no Bongo flags
The Bongo
at
full.
yarn people will say
Full.
unification, resurrected unity from the beginning.
What we grow can see, not true? Yeah, man.
I see several
Yeah.
about some 10 years, one orange shave for 12. One finger banana cut every morning for 12. About 10 years.
I know man no complain. They want more belly full.
I see. And them days there was no bed, sleep on cardboard, banana trash, on the dirt, and 2 pieces of bamboo. And days when 2 pieces of zinc.
True.
up on the tree log.
Yeah, we yes, leave a home and family.
See,
Yet, I man hit fat irie, Eily bean, 12 years
true.
and greens.
Mm-hmm.
When I man full up on the green sip, I eat the greens.
See,
I know I've known someone to go ask for a coconut because them days there, if you ever ask someone and say, you're dirty and still late, you know, want to work, you're capture her. You spoil every family and still like this.
Whoa.
So we never beg, nor borrow, nor ask, no one. When the river come down, we will look wild coconut.
see, it can drop
on
and
the
come
property.
down.
10 years straight, every man I go in a kin piece and have a jug. And juice one jug. And my lunch and tea and dinner and breakfast that.
Cane juice.
Because I decided to now bow.
True.
I used to seek him and his righteousness and all things.
Must be added.
So they are reproving their hearts to them. If I have 1,000 pants and shirt, when they are calling and one left, let me go and vex and leave him.
No.
And go seek vanity. So I abide. When I call, I have 19 shirts and 21 pants, and one left for the bottom bus. One left for the bottom bus, I'm on shirt covered.
See,
And when I'm on, if you get $1, it costs terrible things that they have to show a judgment. And 10 years before I get a £1, could I buy an expansion?
after 10 years.
You see? My mother, despite her, for 8 years she don't talk to her. My sister and brother, mother's side for 4 years.
That's 12.
When I rise in the cities, my first name was a madman. I man was crucified just the same with I am resurrected the same.
See,
Gang in the cities because 10 long years I never see a youth like I when I rise going about
true.
preaching the gospel. So it was strange unto them because I revealed to I said, be patient with my people and behold to remind the day of unbelieving until the day
Of believing, see.
So and I keep courage.
Because the day will come.
Yes, and preach and teach and tell And NIC they come and this fulfillment.
Fear not. Fear not.
See, I tried.
Mighty sounds of thunder. That's the voice of thunder.
So see, I tried and come protect me.
See?
Fulfill everything. So when I
Mama,
do that,
See?
that's right. Ayan. Yeah, so I said, Rastafari.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.